So between this video and the last one, I've decided there's something I'm not quite happy with on the bike. Let me show you. As you know, in the last video, we cleaned up the wheels on the bike and got everything assembled. The front wheel, I'm not very happy with. The back wheel, on the other hand, is perfect. It's fine, it's clean, it matches the bike, it's satin black. The front, on the other hand, it's gloss, and it's just not in the best of conditions. I thought some of this I'd be able to polish out, but this, no, it's not gonna come out. There was other things as well, like the tyre being quite different. It's not in the best of conditions. It's got white writing on the tyres, which is a bit fainted and it's got like a cream colour. So yeah, I'm not happy with how that's looking. So what I'm going to do is take that front wheel to the powder coaters, get it satin black like the rest of the bike, looking smart. I just think it's a bit of a shame to do all this work and put all this effort in just for it to look a bit nasty on the front end. I know it's not perfect because the forks are looking a bit worse for wear still, but I mean, I should be able to get the wheel done before the show quite easily. As for the tyre, I'm going to scrap that tyre that's currently there, and I do actually have a replacement for it. Let me get into the spares. That there is the YZF front wheel that came with the rear, which I never actually used for anything. But on the plus side, the tyre matches the rear. It's in really good nick. So we need to take that wheel off, get the tyre removed, and take it to the powder coaters. So we're going to set those wheels aside now because it's a bank holiday Monday, the places aren't open. Yeah, that's right, I'm here on a bank holiday Monday doing this video. That's dedication for you. So now we've done that job anyway, we can focus on trying to get the bike back into the position where it was just before we stripped it down, which is all the electrics in place, where we got to with the wiring, because we didn't quite finish it, but we weren't a million miles away. So what I'm going to do is get the wiring back out, and kind of get everything set in place again so we can continue where we left off. So we near enough have the bike reassembled back into kind of a state where we left off before we started stripping it down. It's starting to look like a solid bike again. It's all the little details that takes the time. My hands are a little bit sore now. It's, as you can see, there's so many variables and little things that need to be added on, and yeah, It's not as straightforward as a frame, wheels and an engine. It's all the stuff in between that's the important part, and that's what takes the time. And that's basically what this video is. It's just getting in all those little but crucial parts together. Anyway, as soon as the wheel's back from the powder coaters and got the fresh tyre on, and yeah, we'll see how it looks against the rest of the bike. Right, so before we take this wheel to be powder coated, I just wanted to share up this little tip that I got from one of my friends over the pond. That would be Cafe Racer Garage. He, in one of his recent videos, he kind of demonstrated the way to kind of block all this off without having to take all the bearings out. And that would be with a big nut and bolt washer like this. Pretty simple and easy way to save you from removing it all while it's going through the powder coat process. So pretty slick solution when you're in a rush. So let's go and get this taken to the powder coaters. Right, this man does not need any introducing whatsoever. He's been in the videos a billion times before. Mr. Rusty, he's here to help me finish off the last part of the wiring. A few little niggles here and there we need to sort out. Add all the indicators and the headlight and that sort of thing, and yeah, just make it look pretty. So that's what we're going to do now. So it's about 9:30 at night now, and Rusty's just gone. We've probably got about 90% of the wiring done now. We've just got the indicators to go. We found out that the LED 6-volt bulbs I had weren't giving enough resistance to blink. So it's back to the drawing board with that. Old-fashioned bulbs do work, so all I need to do is replace the LED ones with these old-fashioned style bulbs, which is not a big deal. It just means I need to tint the lenses for the indicators. So we've located the Winker relay here where it will be tucked away nice and neat. We've got all this wiring kind of simplified and running along the frame. All the plugs here will be tucked underneath the tank nice and neat. And as you can see, these last 4 wires, these are the very last 4 wires we need to install, which are the indicators to the clocks and back and forward. So they're there for now, and we'll be sorting these out next week. Yeah, we've left this place in a bit of a mess, so I'm going to go home. Tomorrow I'm going to go and get the wheel, and we can finally get that wheel back on, and then we've got another section done. So yeah, I will come back in the morning with the wheel, and we will get that wheel put back on. These late nights, man. But it's worth it. So we have the wheel back from powder coat, as you can see. I know this video has kind of been mashed together with all sorts going on, but that's basically how my week has been going. It's all been kind of, I've been trying to cram everything in just so we can get stuff done. This is what happens when you're under pressure in building a motorbike. And I've been building this for 1.5 years, and the past month has got to be the most hectic I've had, but it's so worth it because it's coming together. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Let's get this wheel on and we can get the bike standing on its own 2 wheels once again. So that is it for this episode. We have got more done on the bike. Next episode, it'll probably be the last episode before the show. But don't worry, there's going to be videos after that. We have not finished just yet. We've still got the exhaust to do. We're still going to get, we need the tank and the headlight back from paint. We still need to assemble some more of those key parts. But this is the final run up to the show. I'm confident we're going to get it done. But as always guys, be sure to drop a like to the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I shall see you in the next video. Peace. God, just look at it! Look at it! 41 years old. Oh. Oh yeah.